How you doing, everyone? I am at Hitch Fit here with Mark Gomez, who's an online client. This is the first time that we're meeting. Spectacular numbers. He did a 16-week transformation, and he killed it. Did phenomenal. So Mark, coming in, was 22 years old. He's 23 now. Was 205 pounds, 30.5% body fat, and a 42.5-inch stomach. Today on scale he's 176 with 11.34% body fat with a 31-inch stomach. For a total, his total body fat loss was 42.55 pounds, 19.16% body fat, and 11.5 inches off his stomach in 16 weeks. If some of you guys have no idea what all that means, it's really, really, really good. So I want to take Mark back to day one, his before pictures. This is what I saw when he sent all his information to me. Take me back to this point. How did you get to this point, Mark?
Well, 3 years ago, I became a Zumba fitness instructor. And with that, I lost a lot of body fat. I got in really good shape. And I maintained that for 2 years. And then just after the summer of last year, 2010, I just let my eating just go really crappy. I was doing all this cardio, I was teaching all these classes, but I was getting bigger, and what it came down to was I was just eating very badly. And in hindsight, I feel foolish for, that was the most, I knew it, but my body just, I didn't care at the time.
So looking back on it, what were some of your favorite meals at that particular point? Anything and everything that was presented to you?
Yeah, like I said, I wasn't considering the nutritional value, the proteins, the carbohydrates, the saturated fats. I wasn't having protein shakes. Everything now that's essential to how I got this body now, I just didn't have it at the time.
So a lot of people get the misconception because they think, you're a Zumba instructor, and Zumba can be very high intense. You're dancing, you're doing a lot of cardiovascular, but you were gaining weight at the same time, and people are like, well, how is that even possible? I'm working out. This is why time and time and time again, I tell people, I'm like, nutrition is so important, because it only works in the formula with doing your Zumba or doing your strength training if you're doing the nutrition correctly too. Because even if you're teaching 3 hours a day of Zumba classes, what are you doing the rest of the time? You're eating food, you're sleeping, or you're lifting weights. So it's about those foods that you're taking in 5-6 meals a day that are getting you to your goal. So with this whole transformation, what can you tell people out there, that may be in the same situation you were, in the initial at the start? What can you tell them as far as when they start their journey? What can they do?
Well, for me, I was asked, I'm in my graduating senior year of my college, and I was asked more of me than ever before. And I started the beginning this year, and I said I have to work with Micah, because if I don't, I'm not going to hold myself accountable being so busy. I needed a plan. I needed the nutritional information, because there's so much information on the internet that you don't know where to start. There's so much misinformation out there, you don't know where to which advice is true or not. And I just knew I had to commit to it and have somebody watching me and giving me that advice. And like you said, it's all about nutrition. I was doing so much cardio, and I would even go to the gym occasionally to lift weights, but I would go out afterwards and just eat whatever. I didn't.
Sure.
And I knew all that time that I was eating bad, that it's,
the cardio side is one fraction of the equation. It's only one of those little, parts of the equation that get you to your ultimate goal. The nutrition, the weights is very, very important to build muscle and maintain muscle. This will keep your body faster, running, burning more fat, while you're doing nothing at all. So it was crucial. See, what's crazy to me is this is the first time I've met him. So all I know is this guy from a picture. Everything is online. And so he comes in today with a smile, and you're just like, wow, so this is, I love my job. I love my job, and being able to work with people, and then, obviously seeing them transform, and I didn't directly work with them one-on-one. It's pretty awesome. But, you know, so when I look at these images and I look at you now, other than just the fact that obviously you look better, explain to people how you feel, because I always look at it and I go, looking better at a pool or in a picture, yeah, that's great, but the feeling of how you feel and wake up every day, I think is the most beneficial, as well as your health.
Exactly. My energy is through the roof now. I used to feel really tired throughout the day before I started this program, and I just even like I said, during those classes I would teach them, I at the time, and I still do, you know, pride myself as being a really great Zumba instructor. And my classes were good then, but now they're more explosive. They're better. I myself, like I said, I have tons more energy, and I can just do so much more. And I get to, and that shows through me. I get to inspire people more, and they're like, "Wow, what happened? Where did you get all this energy? What did you do differently?" And I just tell them. That's
awesome. So you're in St. Joe? Mm-hmm. Okay, you're at St. Joe. So where can people find you if they want to check out your Zumba class? And Zumba it's a lot of fun. You gotta have some sort of dance background, but he'll teach you how to do all that.
And it's a great alternative to running, because not everybody likes to run the treadmill for 2 hours or an hour. Zumba is a great alternative. It helped me reach my fitness goals, and it still helps me maintain my fitness goals. So if you want to check out my classes in the St. Joseph area, St. Joseph, Missouri, go to www.zumbawithmark.com.
That's awesome. So from here on out, what are your future plans? What are your future goals?
My future goals, well, there is a Zumba instructor convention every year, and that's in a couple months, 2.5 months, I think. So I want to be extra lean for that. I want to have absolutely ripped abs. I'm almost there. Just gotta keep it up at the gym, keep it up with the diet, which I love. I'll never go back to the.
A lot of people, and getting on that note, a lot of people, when they question me and they ask me, people that work with me, people that don't work with me, they're like, well, how are your diets? Are they really hard? Are they pulling out carbohydrates? Or or is it very, very strict? And I said, no. I said most everyone that gets to do this sort of diet, they love it because of how you feel. I feed you all day. You do nothing but eat. It's kind of a full-time job of eating,
It is.
And I think initially what's hard for people is eating that much food. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh my gosh, I got to eat again, And sometimes you're like force-feeding yourself to eat, and people are like, how in the world can I eat this much food and still lose weight and body fat? But it's about eating the right foods at the right times and the right amounts that end up getting you to your goal, keeping muscle, building muscle, and losing fat at the same time.
Exactly. So, it's all about nutritional balance. And when I first started, I'm like, oh my, I can't eat all this food. It was just so much.
I think I wrote you back and laughed. It was LOL.
Before I was eating all the bad food and eating very little, and now I'm eating way more than I did. But of course, it's healthier and. Yeah, so
that's
all about balance.
That's great. So, do you have anything else that you would like to tell people out there that that can help to inspire them or motivate them to be the best they can be?
Yes. Don't wait now. Take action. Like I said, I was asked so much this year, being in my graduating senior year, and I had so much to do, but I knew if I didn't stick with Micah in this program, I was going to be able to do it. Take action now and do it. There's no better time than now. You're not going to be prepared a month from now, 2 weeks from now, half a year from now. Do it now.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Very, very proud of you. Obviously, you're always a part of Hitch Fit family now, and I like to see a year from now, or your convention where you're at. So definitely keep in touch. Everyone follow Mark Gomez. Super inspirational guy. He's done a lot of awesome things. Follow us on hitchfit.com, and thank you guys for watching.